Make a little quick one before I go to the gym and hit legs. And this gonna be a good one because all day today, oh my God, I've been itching. I've been wanting to honestly, it's not even the fact that I was at work or anything, or like I haven't expressed this. It's more like it should be expressed to the fullest extent, you know what I mean? And I don't even know exactly what I want to say, or I know exactly what I want to say, but I usually have a good way to a quick one sentence, a quick little, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you should do this, or you don't ever do this type shit, you know what I mean? And honestly, this is the first time I don't exactly know how to say it, but that's how I know it's some real shit. Like, I probably won't know until I'm about to upload it and post the video. But it's along the lines of being selfish and really just being yourself, Like, my whole life I've grown up, and this is pretty much all gonna be about myself, but my whole life I've grown up and you feel me? I've been there for people. I've took care of people. I've done what I needed to do to make sure people feel special, you know what I mean? I really make sure I stick out my tail, you know what I mean? Make sure I show people like, hey, you're a good person. I love you. You matter, you know what I mean? And with coming with that, you know what I mean? I remember I used to do it a lot with my mom, with her and my dad's relationship. I would really try to be there for her and honestly, brush her teeth, you know what I mean? I would try to take care of her more than I took care of myself. I would really try to be there and do anything that I could to make her smile, because at the time, that's just what it really drove me, right? And then I started to realize I do that with a lot of people, whether that be my sisters or my brothers or my friends. I do that with everybody, right? So it was good, I'm a very caring person, and that's a very good thing. But over time, it became me cutting myself off for them, you know what I mean? Like I said with my mom, I'd brush her teeth, but I would never make sure my own was brushed, you know what I mean? I would make sure my homeboy had this straight, but I never had it straight myself. And I just realized that I'm new now, it does, I can't live like that no more. People come and talk to me or tell me something, and I'll be very excited for them, you know what I mean? I'll overly show them oh yeah, this is good, this is that, you know what I mean? Because they might not know that themselves, so I'm really trying to show them. But now the person I am, I can tell when someone comes and tells me something, if they're not excited, I'm just not gonna get excited. I'm not going to do something that they should be doing, you know what I mean? Let's say for example, if somebody comes up to me and they're like, yo, I'm thinking about starting therapy, I'm going to have a pretty mundane reaction to that now. I'm just gonna be like, hell yeah, you should do that, blah blah blah. Before, I would really push people, I'd really be like, yeah, you should do this, it'll help you with that, blah blah blah, only because that's how they wanted to be, but they weren't expressing themselves like that. So I would do it for them, you know what I mean, so that they felt good, or whatever the case may be. And like I said, over time, it was draining me. I can't do that anymore. I notice now in my life, people come to me and they try to talk to me in that way, and I just can't do it. I just can't. Or if someone comes and talks to me and they're like, yeah, man, I've been having a really hard time, I've been dealing with XYZ, all I can tell you now is to do better. You got to suck it up. And I understand it feels selfish, it feels like I'm not there, but I'm still here, you know what I mean? I'm still there for the people that I care about, and I know how to be a helpful person. I think somewhere along the lines I got lost in the sauce, I kept helping people, and I felt okay, let me always help people. So now, even if I feel I'm being disrespected, or if somebody isn't giving me what I want out of the relationship, now I'm still, you feel me, I'm still feeding them. I'm still cutting off my arm because they don't got an arm. You see what I'm saying? And then it made me realize, what does Taj want? What is Taj gonna do, And I don't have anybody in my life to make sure that I'm straight, you know what I mean? Make sure that how I do it, nobody in my life does it like me, you know what I mean? And that's kind of also what I want to be selfish about. I want to own oh yeah, this is me, that's not you. I can tell a lot of my friends, right, they'll have something really good about them, right, or something that I've watched them build, and I'll kind of hold on to that, right? I'll kind of be damn, hell yeah, and it'll kind of feel it'll feel like I did it too. Let's say my homeboy went to the league and I grew up with him, and you feel me, it's gonna feel like I went to the league, but in all reality, I didn't do shit. You see what I'm saying? And I've noticed a lot of people around me will kind of attach themselves to my emotional depth and be like, oh, I'm like this or I'm like that, when no, you're not at all. Like, I'm the one that's like that, you know what I mean? And I even do that myself. Like, I'll talk to somebody and I'll be like, wow, they're very smart, they're very intelligent, when in reality it's just me projecting my consciousness and my feelings onto them, and they're honestly, like, I'm gonna keep it being not brighter than a light bulb. So it's like, you feel me? I feel like I'm going to hurt a lot of people. Like, not hurt a lot of people, but a lot of people aren't gonna like that, you know? Like, especially the people that, like I said, I'd suck their dick. Like, I would literally do whatever they needed. Like, a prime example is my little sister. My little sister, I'll do anything she asks me. I'll make sure she got this straight. I'll check up on her. I'll do this, I'll do that. And then it got to a point where I needed to, like, you know, help myself out. And I wouldn't be able to come in those moments for her, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to do certain things for her that I used to be able to do because I was trying to do it for myself, and she would get upset. And then it became a point where I realized, like, you know what I mean? It's not like she's ungrateful or anything, but it's like, it's my fault. It's my fault. Like, I'm over here acting like Superman. Now people, when I'm not doing it, people feel some type of way, you know what I mean? I'm out here, like, protecting people's feelings and not, like, sharing my true own opinion when I should be telling you, hey, you could work harder or you could do this better. Like I said, for example, like, if my homeboy comes up to me and he's like, yeah, man, I'm just dealing with this. I can't really get through that. I can't do that. I'll tell him, I'll be like, damn, you're right, bro. Like, that sucks. Like, you know, it's going to get better. But in all honesty, now the way that I am, like, I just want to tell a nigga, like, bro, you could do better. Like, let's keep it a bean. You could do this. You could, let's say if you're looking for a job, you could call the job. You could go to the job. Like, you feel me? There's so many other things that you could be doing. Or like when people say they want to get into the gym with me. If you want to get into the gym with me, you're going to have to be just as hard as I am. Like, if you want to work out with me and you want to have fun with me, like, you're going to have to do exactly what I do. You don't have to do the same weight, the same workouts, but you got to have that same drive, that same desire. Do you see what I mean? And I'm realizing, like, a lot of the people I associate with just don't have that drive. And it's honestly my fault because I could help them and give that to them, but I'm sitting here holding back my opinion. I'm being nice. I'm not telling people exactly what they need to hear, you know what I mean? They might not want to hear it, but bro, I'm tired of it. Like, oh God, I'm tired of, oh nah, man, you're like this. Like, nah, you're a good guy. No, nigga, you're an asshole. You should probably fix this. Your daddy, you know, you should probably fix those daddy issues that you got, gang. Like, shit like that. Even with shorties, like, if you tell a shorty, like, oh yeah, I talked to this girl, or I might get a girl here and there, they gonna take it some type of way. They gonna feel like you might be flexing your shorties, or they gonna feel like you telling them that they unimportant when you're just being yourself. You're just saying what it is. You're just saying how it goes. And that's the type of shit that I'm done with. Like, I'm done feeling like, oh my God, like, I can't say this to him or they're gonna get upset. Honestly, I'm excited. I am very excited to start telling people for what it is. And if they don't want to hear it, because a lot of people don't like to hear the truth, and that's also why I would shut myself down, you feel me? I close myself off. I'd be like, okay, not everybody wants to hear the truth. And honestly, I have a truth-telling problem. I can't not tell the truth. So now I can tell it's going to change a lot of people's relationships with me, and I'm very excited to see it. Because with okay, how do I say it? Out with the old, in with the new, you feel me? So it's like the people that leave are going to be old, and I'm excited to see the people that are like me, you know, the people that feel like they work the hardest, the people that feel like they live a life that nobody else can live, you know what I mean? Like, I genuinely believe can't nobody walk in my shoes the way I do. Like, can't nobody choose the choices I've done. Can't nobody make amends with themselves the way that I've did, like, you know? And it's time for me to start acting like it. And if that is selfish, then I guess I'm just selfish. But in reality, I feel like I'm just being myself. Like, on God, a prime example, right? If I play video games with people, I will literally dumb down myself to them. Like, if I'm playing against my homeboy, right, and I know I'm miles ahead better than him, I will play like shit. I will literally play like shit just so we have fun. And then I might lose, right? Now I'm mad as fuck because why did I lose to a nigga that I know I'm better than? It's because I'm selling myself short, making myself play to my competition. Even in real life, I'm literally doing certain things. Let's say I'm around a bunch of people that aren't go-getters, right? And all my friends aren't go-getters. I'm going to sit my ass down and I ain't gonna go get nothing. I'm gonna sit the fuck down and do shit, you feel me? So I wanna be around the people that understand how I'm feeling, that understand what it's like to be selfish even though you're just stating your opinion. Because I'm gonna be honest, my words, my words hold a lot of weight. I'm probably gonna make a whole separate talk about that. My words, like when I tell people my opinion, they shut up and they listen. These people, if I say something that one of my homeboys said, everybody gonna look at me crazy. But if that same nigga just said it, nobody's gonna give a fuck. So I'm tired of like being like, oh, I can't say this because they view me highly. Like, fuck no, nigga. From now on God, I'm telling you what it is and what it ain't. If you don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with me. If you fuck with me, then nigga, I bet you we gonna do great things together. Like, ain't no more of this like, oh no, well, you're like this. Like, I'm already a nice person, so I don't need to worry about like, oh, am I coming off too hard, or am I being rude? Like, am I not being thoughtful? Like, bro, I am all of those things. So I would never have to even think about that. You see what I'm saying? And that, I'm very excited. I'm very excited to accept who I am, accept the people that are around me, and really like not even tell people who they are, but just accept them for who they are. Like, if I say you're like this and I believe it and I tell you and you don't like it, either you change or you don't fuck with me, or you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. That's how I feel. And I feel like a lot of the world would be better. Like, nobody would be like, oh, you have a high ego, when you're just saying exactly who you are. You know what I mean? Like, I talk to certain people, and when I say certain shit, I can tell, like, they're like, hell yeah, nigga, you're exactly like this. Or I talk to other people, and they're like, why are you talking about yourself like that? Like, you sucking your own dick. Like, you feel me? Ain't no more none of that. Ain't no more none of that. If I say what I am, then that's just what I is.